I'm John Siegstad from TELE. I'm here to tell you about how we deliver communication services in Greenland. Greenland is a huge country with no infrastructure connecting towns or villages, yet we provide both residential and business customers with modern communication services like telephony, mobile, broadband internet access, mobile broadband, television and radio. Delivering these services is governed by geography, but also possibilities and limitations in the technology. Especially broadband internet access is putting a strain on limited capacity in certain areas of Greenland. These limitations have forced us to divide the country into 3 different zones with different possibilities and different pricing schemes. Shown here on the map of Greenland, we have a submarine cable zone with a cable connecting Greenland to Iceland and Canada. It connects 2 towns, Nuuk and Qaqortoq. The people there will have an abundance of capacity, the possibilities of high-speed internet services, especially going forward. And then we have a zone in blue that have a microwave radio link from Nanortalik in south to Uummannaq in north. It is 1,500 kilometers from north to south. And then we have in green what we call the satellite zone, where the towns in that area are only connected to the outside world via satellite, giving a very limited capacity and slow speed internet access at higher prices than in the other 2 areas. And here we have a radio chain radio chain station where we will show the different elements on top of a mountain. This is a place we call Arta on the top of a mountain at 900 meters above sea level. If we look at the blue boxes, we can see from the top left corner an antenna for the national radio station KNR broadcasting their services. Then we have an antenna for the coastal radio that provides ships with VHF communications in the area. Then we have a GSM mobile cell that we have recently been replacing some of those with 3G, providing mobile broadband services in the area as well. And then we have, to the right of that, a flight radio antenna providing communication services to planes crossing Greenland, going from Europe to North America. And then if we move below the picture, we can see from the left antennas used for connecting the nearest villages. And then at the top of the mast we have antennas for connecting this side to the main radio chain. Then we have 2 shelters or 2 huts. One is used for equipment and the other one is used for living quarters. Living quarters is used in case our people have to do extended work at the site, or in case they should be caught up there so that the helicopter cannot land on the helipad that is further to the right. Also, you can see we have power generators, but because we are increasing capacity in these sites, we have to put in additional power and additional fuel tanks as well. Going forward, TELE is investing heavily in additional capacity, especially on the west coast of Greenland. We have done a marine survey. Now we are at a decision point on putting additionally 4 towns on a submarine cable from extending from Nuuk. Then from that cable ending in Pasching, we would like to create a high-speed radio chain to Ilulissat to virtually put them into the sea cable zone as well. Also, we would like to extend the radio chain all the way to Ubandavik, that is currently in the satellite zone. That would put them into the radio chain zone going forward. At the end of 2013, we implemented 4G mobile broadband services in Nuuk. Now we have additional towns with 4G services as well. We intend to create a concept for making villages mobile only, where we will deploy 3 4G services to replace the traditional copper infrastructure, so that we can provide all our services on mobile technology alone in those areas. Also, later we would like to move our voice services onto the 4G network as well, using voice over LTE. And the way we are handling the different services is that we are virtualizing what is possible to virtualize. So far we have virtualized something like 100 servers, providing different services to our customers. But also we are following advancements or developments within the industry, looking at new technologies like network function virtualization and software-defined networks, and other new technologies as well. So all in all, we are fighting the odds of our geography, and as we revisit the 3 zones, you can see that we are extending the submarine zone north to include more towns, but also we are extending the radio chain to Ubandavik to include larger parts of the population, possibly giving 65% of the population access to high-speed internet services, ensuring sufficient capacity where possible. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.